The watermelon had an arrogant wrist.
The banana smelt like a funky fish.
My kneecap was at a party.
The hen house was full of cherubs.
Oh, mister, your eyeball tastes like spaghetti. I think that's alright, that should be alright. Should we just go for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Well, this is weird.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the point, isn't
I
it?
think that's the point of this whole thing, yeah.
Chish.
Vajay. Hello.
Hi, how you doing, everybody?
What's going on?
What's going on is we're in a new location today.
We're in the venue of the Fighting Cocks, as previously stated on all 300 episodes.
Yeah, we have all of our 300 episodes.
Yeah. Condensed down into small particles of...
Yeah. What we do is we record 10 seconds each time because we've got low attention spans.
And that's basically amounted to...
300 episodes.
300 episodes, yeah.
So this will be episode 3.
That's frequent maths.
In like human episodes.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. So
that's
it.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's a decent intro.
I think so. Yeah. We're in the corner of the music venue in Kingston, Fighting Cocks.
So it might be a bit loud.
But we're going to be louder.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do.
We've got builders to contend with. We've got rowdy locals.
I've noticed
we've got football. We've got mum.
We've got mum and dad.
Mum and dad.
Getting absolutely noshed off.
Yeah,
in the corner.
That's not even our mum and dad, but they make us say that.
They make us say that for copyright infringement.
Yeah.
I've realised that the builders actually, when they're sanding, sounds like a really hungover fly. So,
Big fly.
Big fly, hungover to shit.
What's he been drinking?
Sours.
He's been sucking up sours for his big face, like his little straw face.
Just a puddle. Yeah. So of course we are the weird and wonderful Fray.
And Jacko, and
I'm Jack without an O.
Yeah, I earned that extra vowel.
He got that extra vowel.
Yeah. The O stands for awesome.
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 Or I was going to say a onesie. Do you have a onesie?
Huh?
Do you have a onesie?
Yeah, well I haven't been circumcised. So it's just one big piece down there.
I want to say I haven't.
It's long like a sports sock.
A sports sock?
I have a really good story about a sports sock and a penis.
Does it involve a penis
as
well?
It does.
Yeah, okay.
I might save that for later.
Yeah, do it.
I might have to change the names.
What for, again, copyright? Yeah. What, the name of the sock and the name of the penis? Whose penis is it? Is this penis an entity of its own?
Yeah, it's just a severed penis that's become self-aware and decided to go out and earn its fortune. Just, he's a cheese salesman. Come, I have knob cheese. I make it myself.
It's not knob cheese. It comes off of my knob. I process it through my body.
Is it like slightly German?
Yeah.
I process it from my knob.
I was thinking it could have been more of like a kebab shop owner, like chili garlic. Chili garlic, and then it just like smears off his head, and he's like
slightly. There's a big ladder all of a sudden.
Is this wrestling night?
It is wrestling night.
We've come in on wrestling night.
Yeah.
Right, so we're basically just gonna.
We haven't done one for a while, so we've got a few things to sort of catch up on.
How are you?
I'm alright, I suppose. All right. As well as I can be. Yeah. It can only be the best.
You can only be the best
that I can be.
You can.
And I'm awful.
Don't belittle yourself so much. You're steadily average.
Yeah, I'm 5'8", mate. I'm not little.
That's it.
I don't know. I think I'm 5'9". In shoesies.
0.5.
Whoa.
That's a step
That's
too
too
far.
crazy. I don't like that. Don't like the responsibility.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. I'm not Spider-Man.
Everyone can be Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man.
Anyone that can fling yogurt. That's what he fires, right? Bits of yogurt.
He fires bits of yogurt from his dick. But the only reason that he does that thing with his hands.
He got bitten by a spider and 2 dicks grew out of his wrists.
So
now he flings yogurt.
Did you hear the?
Watch out! It's Muller Man.
Did you Muller Man? You're gonna get mullered, mate.
Oh, well, we've been
rudely interrupted.
Yeah, paused. Okay.
I'm out of breath now.
Yeah, I've really hurt my back.
So we just had to stop for a second to help the two lovely builders next door move a pool table, which weighs the size of a giant baby elephant.
Weighs the size of?
It's the size is the weight of a giant baby elephant.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah, all right. I don't think that's ever happened in a podcast before.
We've moved the pool table.
People have been like, "Can you stop your podcast episode right now to move this big fuck off pool table?"
We should do it every.
What's the next big item that we're going to shift?
I want to shift.
Shifting segment.
the shifty boys.
The shifty boys.
Yeah.
Get shifty.
I want to move a rather large cabinet next.
I nearly did last night. There was one outside the Phyllis Tuckwell charity shop, and I got in it first.
Phyllis Tuckwell?
It's the one up the road.
That sounds like a really good drag queen name.
Phyllis Tuckwell.
Welcome to the stage, Phyllis Tuckwell.
28 from Staines enjoys a prawn sandwich.
Nice. Yeah. We've been away a while. Oh, you bitch. Who's phoning you? All your friends are here right now.
I know, I only have one friend.
Yeah. Where is he?
He's behind you.
No, he isn't. Oh no, that's just a mirror.
Hold on, there's more.
Oh, my hand.
We've
been away a while.
Been away, and we are having a catch up, and we're gonna shoot some shit. We've got a pile of turd here and a fucking 9mm gun, and we're gonna shoot it. Yeah. Like throughout the episode.
I've got a fucking pile of chang that we're gonna eat with a soup spoon.
Chang I know what a slang term it is for, but it just sounds like a small Asian man, you know.
Really want a load of chang inside me.
Yeah. But then
I don't know why. I don't know when I started saying it, because I think someone said it as a joke, and I was like, no one ever says that anymore.
Yeah.
So I just started saying it for everything. But then I started replacing
across the
it.
road and saw a big pile of chang.
Yeah, but I started replacing it with other things, like I ate a chang today. It's like, what's that? A banana.
Banana.
It's like, what are you talking about? I just like saying it.
I think it's just a cool word to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're just gonna catch up on some stuff, and there's been some eventful happenings in our lives.
I would like to hear about how you were viciously attacked.
Yeah.
So let's start off with something that's not cool.
This was not very cool, and I'm still pretty traumatized by it, to be fair.
Honestly, mate, it's pretty fucked.
You know Mish's dog, Rolo? The dog that I get along with. This is a story about dogs. Dogs.
Dags. Do you like dogs?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. They like you?
Yeah, it's good, clearly. So Mish has got a dog, Rolo. This isn't related to the story whatsoever, it's just because it is an example of a dog that I get along with very well. Came up to me the other day and started licking me, and even then I was a little bit on edge.
Yeah.
You know,
that thing's like fucking soft as shit.
And Rolo is gay. It's a gay dog. You know. Anyway, so a few weeks ago, I was working a Sunday shift behind the bar, and this is a completely true story. These four people came in. I don't know. They were kind of like sort of like European types. I don't want to say whereabouts in Europe, but you know.
Well, obviously they were in England.
Yeah.
Because they were in the bar.
They were in the bar in England, but they were.
Oh no.
Eastern European.
Were they foreigners?
Like the Jackie Chan film. The Foreigner. That's an actual film.
I like Who Am I? Jackie Chan. That's a good movie. If you've not seen that movie, watch
I thought you were saying that just
then. Like a momentary lapse of...
Who am I?
Who am I? I like Jackie Chan.
I am Jackie
Who am
Chan.
I? Who am I?
So, it was basically doing a Sunday shift, and these four people came in, and they came in with this dog that looked like a fucking Balrog from Lord of the Rings. It was like... It basically, it was like a Staffy Pitbull crossbreed, and
a big meaty dog.
It was a meaty dog. It was the kind of dog you'd call Brutus or Goliath or Bane. And yeah, he had big, big broad front legs and pointy ears, and he
Man fists.
He had boxing gloves on with brass knuckles over the top.
It was wearing an eye patch as well.
Yeah, and it was missing an eye.
Down in Nuki Browns.
Down in Nuki Browns.
That's how fucking tough this dog was.
This dog was tougher than my fucking veg.
And you like tough veg.
I like tough
You
veg.
like to eat beetroots raw and turnips.
Yeah, but like
Mother Russia style.
Yeah, still not ripe, frozen and solidified in concrete.
Yeah.
So this dog sat there minding its own business, and the owners are around it, just chilling out. So I thought, being the nice barman I am, and general human
Dog enthusiast.
I said, "Would your dog like a bowl of water?" To which they replied, "Yes, that'd be very nice." So I took the
Do the accents.
Yes, that would be very nice.
Are you sure? I'm doing an accent of myself.
So, would your dog like a bowl of water? That would actually be very nice, yes.
So I took the bowl of water over, and I'm like, here you go. And I even said, oh, what, is it him or her?
It is a him. He is called Cole.
Cole.
I went Cole. They went no, Toll. I was like, Toll? Like short for Tolworth? They're like, yeah, Toll. It probably was from Tolworth as well. So I was like, all right, cool. So I said, "Oh, do you mind if I stroke your scary dog?
Excuse me, mister. Can I pet your dog?
Can I pet your absolute demon?"
Yes, that's absolutely fine. You may pet the dog, but be careful. He is a very excitable dog.
Clearly an excitable dog.
Was it on the leads?
Wasn't on a lead, no.
Just walking around?
Just trotting about with his
Leaving
man
fucking
feet.
craters in the floor every time it moved.
Literally, it was like the start of Saving Private Ryan. So I start stroking this dog, and it literally just whips its head round, sinks like, and this isn't just like a, when a dog like nip you and like give you a little like, oh, just no bark, no warning signs, no growling. Literally just like latched on, fangs embedded in the hand, and it started whipping its head around, and it happened so quickly. I'm just staring at this fucking meat animal, just like chowing on me like a doner.
Fucking hell.
And like, but he's whipping his head about.
So like, what you went
And
fucking...
it literally like, imagine the dog's like canine teeth, like incisors. Is that it? The big teeth.
Yeah.
Just that sank straight into the meaty flesh of my hand, and started whipping its head about. And then it went back for another go. And I ended up on the owners did a runner.
All of them?
All of them. They all did a runner. So that led me to believe that this has probably happened before. And I was just shocked by it. Like, no muzzle. Fuck all.
Would they leave the dog, or...?
They just grabbed the dog and left. Just put it in a bag. Get it out of here now.
Fucking hell.
And that happened, and then I ended up getting the old tetanus shot. But the really funny thing was, I got up to the hospital. I went into shock, like my manager came down and just gave me a shot of whiskey and was like, "Sit down, have a shot of whiskey and a pint of coke, because you look like you're about to fall over and die." And I sort of phoned him up and was like, "Mate, can you come down? I'm bleeding out. I've been viciously attacked by a dog." And he was like, "Are you having me on?" And I was like, "I fucking hope not." And he come running down.
If not, that was one very violent hallucination.
That was the most violent hallucination I've ever had. But I got the old tetanus and antibiotics. Amoxicillin, man, is a crazy antibiotic to be on. 2 weeks worth of that. But the funny thing was, I did have a bit of a sense of humour about it. We got to the hospital, and my doctor was like, I prescribe you 2 weeks of antibiotics, amoxicillin, and you know what you need, tetanus. Have you had tetanus? So no, I've never been fucked up by a dog before. And he's like, okay, I give you tetanus. Left arm or right arm? And I've got I got a tattoo of a wolf on my left arm, so I went, it's only right I get it in the wolf's eye. So I was like, just stab that cunt in the eyeball. So he's like, don't start laughing.
Make a mockery
Yeah.
of this canine.
So I was like, the irony is the canine got it in my tetanus shot was in the canine tattoo. But yeah, it was pretty mad. And we got them. Thing was, we got them like very briefly on CCTV, but we just couldn't fucking make their faces out, and you know, so
Like fucking wraiths from Lord of the Rings.
yeah,
No face, just like
Dementors.
straight out.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's
That's
fucking intense.
yeah, that's a very intense way to start a show. To be fair,
Sunday's supposed to be the day of rest.
it's like, if I see that dog, I'm gonna kick it in its fucking eyeball. Also, I love dogs.
I like dogs. I just don't like getting bitten by dogs.
I just don't like it when they go full on Dracula.
That's yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
This is it.
unfortunately, that was a sad story to start with.
Well, I called it Staff Wars.
Staff Wars.
The pit bull strikes back. So it's a blockbuster movie about one man's struggle coming to terms with how dogs like him so much.
I want you to be in me.
I want to be inside of your small
That's
dog.
not how- that's-
Arnie is played by me. The dog. Arnie plays the dog. His big drooling lips.
Yeah, it's me.
I'm played by Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Can I retract that?
No,
I'm CGI
John
played-
Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, from fucking
John Wick.
John Wick and every other film because he's in fucking loads.
He's in everything.
Well, unfortunately, that was the sad story. At least we got the sad story out of the way.
Yeah, because now we can tell.
Now we can tell this story is more of an experience than an anecdote.
Is it this one? Is it
That's an interesting title.
Yeah.
Yes, it is that one. It is. I'm going to read out the title that you've got in here. The annoying acid man who couldn't unlock his door but was fully capable of working the car horn at 3 in the morning. Now,
It's very self-explanatory.
yeah, but it's the little details in that fucking make this scenario just so bizarre. So what was it like? It was like a Friday or a Saturday night?
On a Friday or a Saturday night, and everyone kind of left pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I stayed for like one more, just having a chat with everyone.
We were just chatting away,
And,
shooting the shit.
And I was ready to sort of leave. And I was like, all right, guys, I'll catch you later. But like,
Meg was sweeping outside, and she come sort of running in, quite like worried, and just said, like, guys, you should probably come outside. Something's happening across the road.
now the thing is, I can picture it in my head now.
Yeah.
So like, he's like,
There's a guy in a car.
it's a guy in a car. But what was the car? It was like some little smart car, wasn't
It
it?
was a tiny little smart car, and he was screaming at the top of his lungs,
So-
and he was saying, "I can't get out. There's no oxygen."
It was. But what it was the fact that he was in the car, screaming. It was like we
Bashing
looked out
on
the
the
window,
fucking
but we
window.
watched it for a while, and it was like, oh, what's going on here? And then all you can see was this really fucking. Now the scene in Titanic when Rose and Jack are banging in that car with all the
And the
condensation,
handprint.
and all you see is this fucking hand come up and drag it down. but it was like, but then you can hear, bruv, I can't breathe, yeah, I can't breathe, let me out, I can't breathe.
Man can't breathe in
Man
here.
can't breathe in here.
I just remember you
and
walking
then,
up. I remember you walking up and just going, "You're right, mate."
yeah, he's elbowing the
He's
windows.
literally. I thought that. I'm so surprised he didn't put that window in.
No.
Because it got to the point where like we looked at each other and we were like,
Do we?
"We're gonna have to fucking smash this guy's window in."
Yeah. So he's fucking going absolutely mental at this window, smashing it. I can't breathe, but I shone my torch in there, and I was like, "Are you all right, mate?"
And you saw Jack and Rose.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. So breathe in and out. That always helps. So like, he's getting absolutely fucking mental, and he's honking the horn. He's like,
Yeah, a big part of the story is that
It's like
it's currently
it's about half 2 in the morning.
It's half 2, like 3 in the morning, outside a fucking care home, and he's he's going to fucking town on his horn. But like he's perfect. The thing that annoyed us is he's perfectly capable of doing that.
He can beat the horn and he turned the lights on, but when I went up to him, I went, mate, open the door. I can't. What do you mean you can't? I'm too hot. It's like,
And then
I've never been that hot where I forgot how to open a door.
and then it kind of clicked, and we were like, we looked down, and it was, mate, your keys are in the ignition.
Yeah.
Like, unlock the fucking door. And then, do you remember when you tried popping his hood to disable his horn?
But what I was doing was pushing really hard down on the bonnet of the car, so it was going. So the horn was going. But then I got this really good sort of effect where I was making it go. So
That sounded like a hungover.
that was like a
hungover cow.
absolute like mental.
Yeah.
Thing.
But then
But-
the guy showed up, didn't look.
No. The bit before that was when a man. So this guy's going mental, and it's like I was like, try the other door.
Yeah.
He went, no. I was like, yeah, try the other door.
So-
But then this bloke come out
Yeah.
from one of the houses, and Jack and I are like just
Trying to
help this
calm him
dude,
down.
trying to calm him down, but also trying to contain all of our laughter because it was fucking hilarious. And this man comes out and goes, excuse me, I have children.
So that's good for you.
And it was just like,
we have a man on acid in a car.
excuse me, I've got children. That's a really weird brag.
Yeah.
Right about now, mate.
You know what? You're really choosing
well,
your timing
well done. You've had sex more than once. Like we're
Yeah.
trying to get this man out. You're not fucking helping.
You're not exactly
Like,
helping.
fuck
yeah.
off back to bed with your fucking Crocs and your.
Your
and-
Crocs and your dressing gown and your newspaper for some reason.
Yeah, why have you got a newspaper? It's 3 in the morning, you mug.
Months.
So the
Months,
thing is though, like out of nowhere, the security for the club round the corner, Prism,
Yeah.
come round,
Yeah.
and it was like, okay, what the fuck's going on?
Was that the guys that eventually got him out?
No.
No. Alright.
No, the guy. No, okay, let's get to that bit.
Yeah.
The guys from Prism come along,
Yeah.
and we're like, "What the fuck's going on?"
So I had to keep going back inside as well.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I filmed quite a bit of
you
it,
did film it a lot. yeah.
purely for entertainment reasons.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
like just in case.
Well, also because we didn't want to be, because
you get tarnished. Oh,
you get told, oh, there's a rock bar across the road, and there's a guy who had absolutely nothing to do with us. Did
Yeah.
it? So at least if anyone did say it was our fault, we could be like, look at this hilarious footage. Have you sent it into You've Been Framed?
No, I haven't.
Get
No, I haven't.
250 quid.
It was the
Lad Bible.
It was the Lad Bible.
Yeah.
It was the bit that was the fucking owner of Prism come out.
Was that the
That
owner?
was the owner of Prism, because what had happened.
Such a horrible place where people go to die.
It really
or
is
take
horrible.
lots of acid,
Or be murdered,
or be bummed.
or be statutory raped. That happened.
Yeah.
That was, but the thing is though, right? So but the two guys that were and the lady who was the bouncers were like, it's that guy. It was like, well, what
Just
do
go
you
up
mean?
to
It's
the
like,
car window, like, come on, Phil, what have you done now?
but what it was what happened was
Phil's
the
at it
dude
again.
was so fucked out of his face. I don't know what this kid had taken. He's about like 21.
Yeah.
This kid. I don't know what he'd taken, but he was in another fucking world. He was having a trip, and it was not a fucking good one.
It wasn't a good trip.
He was having 12 hours in hell.
Yeah.
It was like, and like the hallucinations he must have been having were bad.
Yeah.
So like in the end, they get the two mates out that were his mates.
Yeah, and that's when
that what had
police
happened.
showed up.
Yeah, that's well, the police showed up, and they're trying to get him out.
It's
and
when like the police are like, hey, can you stop? They're like, just like, can you stop honking your horn? Okay, unlock your door next to you and get yourself out. And the guy's just like, okay, he just lets himself
little
out.
fucking prick.
Yeah, asshole. And then he gets.
Just because I don't have a shiny fucking jacket, you don't listen to me.
He should have gone inside and sprayed a load of like metallic stuff on us and made us look important.
But the thing is though, that the guy whose car it was, I went up to it and went, "Oi mate," he went, "What?" I went, "Your friend has been going absolutely fucking mental for about 40 minutes."
And they just thought it was funny,
And-
didn't they?
He didn't. He went, "What? Why? What's he doing?" I went, "He's been punching your window, beeping his horn. He's got naked in your car. He's put his clothes back on and then taken them off again. He won't shut up. He's freaking out. I don't know what he's taken." And this kid went, "Oh, I just wanted to have sex with some girls, and then this has happened. I was just like, and that's what you get for trying to enjoy yourself.
That's what you get for trying to enjoy your life.
The thing is that
It's when he was lying in the middle of the road.
it was when the,
And he thought he was still in the car.
police
and
got
the police were like, the policeman was like, because he got it on video, and you're like, you were just like, you're not in the car, mate. You're not in there. And he's like, I'm in the, get me out. And it's like, you're in the middle of the road.
yeah, they put him, so he pulls out the car and he's rolling on the road with like all his chest and trousers undone. He's like on the road.
Chest
And
undone.
It's like
He just
his name was
unzipped
like
his chest.
Ali or something like that.
No.
Like yeah, Ali or something like that. It was like Ali.
Well, congratulations
you're not
on Ali for making the
fucking yeah. Well, you've made the podcast,
you know?
mate.
And he's never gonna know.
No, he's never gonna know. But the best bit was when the police were like, "You're not on. No, not in the car. You're on the road." And then you're next to me, and I'm filming. And you just go, "On the road again." Right? Yeah, just that one bit, right? And then they pick him up. He's
Did
like,
I say
"Oh,
that?
yeah, you did,
Oh,
yeah."
shit.
And then like he gets up.
Some
and
of
he's
my
like,
best material is when I don't remember it.
just subconscious.
Yeah.
So you're like holding like he's on the car like that. There's about three cops behind him. There's probably about like 5 cops surrounding him. And they're like, Ali, look at me, look at me, look up, look into the torch,
Look into my eyes.
Look into my eyes.
Look into my eyeball.
look into my future. And they went, have you done any drugs tonight? He's like, no, I haven't.
Oh,
no.
yeah, I remember this
And it's
bit.
like,
I just-
have you drunk anything? Oh no. Are you sure you haven't drunk anything? Now this guy has
Yeah.
been screaming and ripping his skin off and going mental for 40 minutes. And he went, I've had like a little bit of vodka. And they were like, yeah, all right then. Well, you know.
And the
it
thing
turns-
is, and do you know what the thing is, he probably did have a little bit of vodka, but then 7 acid tabs.
yeah, it probably just was mainlining fucking PCP
Yeah,
into
so-
his fucking toes.
That bloody Hunter S. Thompson in the middle of the road. You know?
Fucking, oh mate, it was like just, but then like the police were like, get him fucking home and get him out of here now. Then
Yeah.
they fucked off, and it was like, oh, time to go now.
Yeah,
and
it
then I
was
just
like,
left.
Well, that was eventful. And then it was like we kind of shook hands,
Yeah, and then we just sort of left. It was pretty good.
and it was like, thank you for all your help, and went about our merry way, really. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the story of the annoying acid man who couldn't unlock his door car. His door car, yeah.
It might as well have been a door car by that point.
And but it was capable of working the horn at 3 in the morning. Oh,
Well
wasn't
done to
that
you.
nice? That was very good.
I bet his parents are so proud
Yeah.
of him. Do you reckon he does that all the time? Or do you reckon that was his first time? I remember my first time.
It looked like it was his first time out the fucking mental home.
Yeah.
Like,
He's escaped again.
uh-oh.
Fuck.
The thing is, though, as well, like they had come from like halfway across London.
Yeah.
They were like, "Where'd you come from?" And it was like, "We come from like fucking like blah blah blah," and that's
Yeah.
like miles and miles away. It's like,
So
just
where have
over-
you come from?
And it's just like, you-
we're actually from Guildford, do you know?
It was probably as far as that.
Yeah.
But that was just
Guildford's
like,
a horrible place. I hate Guildford.
Guildford is like
It's-
fucking
it's-
Richmond plus.
It's heroin central.
Is it?
I wouldn't know that it is because I haven't experienced heroin before and I don't particularly fancy
That wasn't me. That wasn't me going. Really? Where can I get some?
Yeah.
So Moorish this heroin. I just can't get enough.
They're Moorish nowadays. That's a good price on the market. Etsy.
I love me some of that Etsy heroin.
Etsy heroin.
No, you're so modern.
That sounds like a drug dealer's name.
Etsy heroin.
Yeah, yo, blood. We've got Etsy's number. Yeah.
He's an artist as well. He goes by the name Etsy Sketch.
Etsy sketch.
He's well sketchy. What?
Yeah, he's actually just a nice guy that sells etch sketches on Etsy. That's all he does. Yeah, so that was a couple of stories that we both want to share. I'm going to hand it over to you because you have informed me about some news-related stuff.
Well, it's technically news,
Yeah.
but from about 200 years ago.
200 years ago, yeah. Well, that's
So
the
like,
best
I know
one.
we did like.
So you got your little.
I've got my little. I've got
your
my
little
notes. I've got my notepad.
We
I've
do
got
see
my notes.
for people that are spontaneous and well, downright fucking crazy as we are. We do like to come prepared sometimes.
Oh, do you know what? Learn it. That's how
Do you have a printout?
I do have a printout. Yeah. I'm an old-fashioned man.
Oh man, I like that. What kind of font are you using?
Just the standards.
That
Times.
is it
No, Times New Roman. I'm an adult. I don't use anything
serif.
else. Yeah.
There was always that cunt at school in ICT that I'm using sans serif as my PowerPoint presentation.
I'm so cool. I'm using Comic Sans.
Listen, Gerald, okay, your parents are literally 2 more conversations away from being divorced, so get ready. Year 9, Gerald.
Wow, Gerald. Mum and Dad break up. You know it's your fault using
your fault because you've been using
the wrong font.
You've been using the wrong font. Sans serif is not a good font.
Yeah. Do you know what? He never loved you anyway, you little prick. Now fuck off back to fucking the boat house. That's where all the boats live.
That's where the boot. Because you're a boat. Oh no.
I'm in my little boat house. Yes. It has no toilet.
Why would you even need a toilet?
In a boat.
You ever pissed in a boot?
Huh? Pissed in a kettle once.
Pissed in a bowling shoe.
I don't know why that sounds so nice though. Yeah. At a party and wasn't enjoying it. And someone was being, I can't even remember whose party it was. They were being, actually I do, and I'm not going to tell. They were being an arsehole, and I was getting fucking annoyed. Annoyed. They were
annoyed.
They were being arseholes to me.
Yeah.
They were deliberately taking the piss out of me. And everyone else started, like, mob mentality, started joining in. So do you know what I did? I took their kettle and
I know where this is going.
I pissed in their kettle quite a lot, filled it up with a bit of water, boiled it, and left the party, and the house smelled of boiling
piss.
That's what you get for fucking around with me.
You're a bad man.
I am a bad man. Another one I did at a party was I took a load of red
goats.
Toilet dye. Dye, especially for toilet. Food colouring.
Yeah.
And poured all this food colouring in the back of the toilet system. And when they flushed the toilet, it all flushed red.
That's really cool and artistic of you. Did you film it and post it up?
No, but everyone was freaking out, and I was
naturally
trying to convince everyone, because everyone was stoned at this party, that or the toilet was possessed.
Something wrong with your toilet.
The toilet's possessed by the ghost of a plumber and never got paid properly.
I went to a Halloween party in Lee Park. You ever heard of Lee Park?
What? Lee Park?
It's Leigh Park, and it's up near Portsmouth, like by where I went to college. Anyway, it's a scummy place. It's basically like a giant. What's the place up the road?
Cambridge Estate.
Cambridge Estate. It's like a huge Cambridge Estate. Anyway, so I went to a party up there, and it was a Halloween party, and it was really good. I got my hands on a load of fake blood, and I was like, right, my mate Callum, who I haven't seen for a while, he's a good mate, just don't really fell out of contact. Anyway, it's college days. Hi Callum.
Hello.
Yeah, he passed out on the sink, but like head on the sink, but like on his knees, and like.
That's a tall fella.
So I poured a load of fake blood on him. And then it's a bit fucked up, but then I poured a load of fake blood on him. I ran downstairs, and I kind of just went, guys, I think Callum's dead. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, there's fucking blood everywhere. And I was like, shut up, but got upstairs. But because he didn't realise he was playing a part in this prank, and he was genuinely passed out, he was unresponsive. And he played the part very well because he was passed out drunk. And everyone started freaking out, and my mate Dylan got in the photo and was like, "Goo,
corpse."
Yeah, corpse. And it eventually came to, and everyone was like, "Ah!" And he wasn't dead.
We wrapped, when we were like really early teens, we wrapped up our mate Simon in a load of bubble wrap, put him on one of those silver trays.
By the way, this is us catching up.
Oh yeah. I forgot this was here.
Yeah. Oh, there's a mic here.
Put him on one of those little silver trays for serving stuff. Put him at the top of the stairs and booted him down. So he went fucking really fast down. But the bottom of the stairs was sort of curved around. There was
like a bobsleigh.
Yeah, there was a big metal radiator at the end.
Oh.
And what happened was the fucking the tray got caught, and he went flying, and he smashed his head into the fucking radiator.
Oh,
and we
why
were
would
like,
you do?
"Oh."
That's such a you thing to
It
do.
was other people too.
How much tinfoil did you use?
Bubble wrap.
Bubble. Oh, is it bubble wrap?
Yeah.
I thought you said. Oh no, serving tray.
Yeah, on the serving. Yeah, we used a lot. And we're like, oh, Simon,
Are you alright?
Simon.
A singular
Sorry.
thumb goes up.
Yeah, and there was no response. It was like, oh my god, we've killed the child. And then, it was just like, all you did was like, oh fucking hell, man! Like, what are you doing? Get me out of this fucking bubble wrap.
Well, at least he was protected.
Yeah, well, you know.
There you go. Anyway, your news stories.
I've got.
Do you know we originally were going to get into your news stories, but we got on the fucking sans serif hype
Yeah.
and Gerald.
I was gonna say, it's usually around about this time you need the toilet.
Oh, do you know what?
You're doing alright today?
I'm doing alright today.
That's well
yeah.
done, mate.
Yeah,
Well
thank
done.
you. I'm learning.
Yeah.
I think you know because I had my birthday the other day, didn't I? So
And
I
that's
think
helped you stop
As
weeing?
soon as I've hit a quarter century, now my bladder's gone. Do you know what, mate? Let's sort this out.
Usually it gets worse.
I've had like this. That's my third pint now, and
Wow.
I don't really need to wee. It's weird, isn't it?
Happy birthday!
Thank you very much.
Yay. I did
Don't
drink
worry about
that.
that. Well, don't worry. That's not something we need to discuss.
Right, so these stories. Last podcast we talked about sort of all these different ways of being like put into a mental institute via.
That was it.
Like,
There was a list, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was just absolutely insane. So I was like, that's a.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear. I thought it was going mental.
Yeah. I thought that was just me for a second. Anyway,
So I
you-
started.
yeah,
So I
it was
started getting sort of into like sort of old like Victorian news and news from like the 16th, 17th, and 18th century. I was like, what do people sort of like read about? Like, has sensationalism in the news become a recent thing, or has it always been like a thing that's like been in media?
Yeah.
So I looked into it. I found 2 stories about a monkey.
Okay. I do like monkeys.
I tell you what, I'll read the monkey stories first.
Please do.
There's one called A Monkey Suicide,
Okay. Nice.
and one called An Intoxicated Monkey.
Can I choose which one?
Yeah,
to
you
go
get to
first?
choose.
Can I go with the intoxicated monkey?
Okay, then we'll go for the Intoxicated Monkey. So this was written in the Manchester Evening News in
Yep.
1899.
Wow. Okay. Oh,
So-
this is going to be good.
An intoxicated monkey caused a lively scene at Riley's Hotel at Coney Island, which is in New York.
Yeah.
The monkey is kept in the bar as a mascot. A visitor treated them.
cruel.
Yeah, I know. I think it was kept on a chain as well, which is even
Oh, fuck
crueler.
that.
I know. Well, you know, it's very long ago.
Yeah.
So a visitor treated the monkey to 4 cocktails, which made the monkey drunk and bad-tempered.
Obviously.
It wanted more cocktails, and being refused, seized the whiskey.
What was the monkey like? Oi, mate, like,
Wait, come here, you mug.
come here, you're just getting on those old fashions.
Yeah.
You got any monkey shoulder there?
Give me a fucking Singapore sling,
Yeah.
you slag. So wanted more. So grabbed a whiskey bottle and attacked the visitor by striking him upon the head,
Wow.
sending him senseless to the floor.
Well, where else is he going to go? He's not going to go on the ceiling. is
Imagine
he?
hitting someone so hard they
but
float away.
They just drift off. And
Bye. See you later. The bartender tried to restrain the monkey, but it repulsed him with a blow to the head with another bottle, which broke and cut his head.
Do you know, I shouldn't laugh, but
No,
it's
I'm
hilarious.
not finished there.
Because I'm just imagining a guy in the background playing piano.
Yeah. So the monkey stood at the back of the bar and pelted everyone with bottles and glasses. Several people were wounded. The proprietor tried to quiet the beast but received a bottle of Vermouth to the face and had some teeth smashed out.
What an absolute animal. Literally.
This is my favourite bit, right? The monkey smashed all the mirrors and every bottle of liqueur it
Just
could reach.
On protest.
Right?
On protest.
But this bit, the police was sent at last and lassoed it.
And
And they fucking had all these police turn up to this
Imagine, like,
fucking hotel in New York,
Yeah.
in Coney Island,
Yeah.
and they were coming down, what's going on here
There's a
then?
monkey in
There's
there,
a
mate.
fucking
It's a
monkey!
fucking blood
He's out of
bath.
his fucking mind! He's fucking smashing people's teeth out of whiskey bottles. It's like, don't worry, we'll get the fucking lasso.
Yeah, we'll get the lasso,
And they do
sorted.
it, fucking do it. Yeah, and they just got this monkey all lassoed up. Like, what do you do with the monkey? They put it in the cells?
I imagine this monkey like smashes the glass bottle, takes someone hostage. You got like Die Hard kind of setup. And he's like, you never take me alive.
No, Pepe, please, you don't smash him in the face. Please, you need to calm down.
Calm down, monkey.
Please calm down, Pepe. Fucking just takes out an eyeball. So yeah, that was the intoxicated monkey story. So
Wow.
I don't know. Like, obviously, I don't know if how much of that is true, but I like to think that
I like to think
everything,
that everything in there is true. That's
So
very,
that's
very funny.
the intoxicated monkey.
I want to know. I want to know what happened to this monkey.
That was it. That's the only thing I could find.
He just got lassoed.
It's got fucking lassoed.
They just sent Woody.
Thing is though, there's a
So reach for the sky, you monkey.
the other one is
Right.
called a monkey suicide,
All right.
which is it's quite a dark one, but it's made funny by the fact that it's a monkey. Now,
Of course, everything is made funnier when it's a monkey.
and I don't know, like, again, I don't know how much of this is real.
But we like to believe that it is.
It is, but it's very dark. It's like very dark humour.
Okay.
So,
Which is what we like.
at Goldsboro, New York, the other day, occurred one of the most novel suicides of the century. The victim being a monkey owned by Mr. Rockwell Syrock.
Siren.
Yeah, S-Y...
Not Syrock.
S-Y-R-O-C-K. Syrock. Syrock.
So,
Syrock.
yeah, you just
It's a
found
good name.
the creator of Ciroc.
Yeah.
Which is
The
a very
animal
nice drink.
was quite a favourite of all the children from miles around and known by most of them. For several years, Jocko's owner had been...
This is your great
Yeah.
great uncle.
Yeah,
Uncle Jocko.
Uncle Jocko, yeah. He'd been in the habit of visiting all the hangings in the portion of the state.
Right.
And he'd be taking the mischievous animal with him. So this fucking dude would go to all these hangings
With a monkey.
with a monkey.
Why?
No fucking clue.
Alright.
The monkey always seemed to take a special interest with the horrible proceedings.
Oh, I do like the way. I do like the way
It's like this little idea of this monkey just sitting like on this man's shoulder, looking at like fucking criminals getting murdered
With some
with
peanuts.
some peanuts, and like
Yeah.
when like the fucking rope goes and like snaps their neck, he's like, good,
Yeah.
good.
Or just fucking throws his nuts in the air, loses his shit. And he's like, yeah, come on.
And I'm spent.
Yeah. Money well spent.
Alexander Howard was being executed for the murder of an old man, and Mr. Syrock had brought the monkey along to watch the hanging. The monkey seemed to be unusually curious and watched the hanging with earnest eyes.
These are eyes from someone called Ernest.
Yeah.
He stole.
Yeah, it was from the last hanging.
The last hanging, the guy was called
Popped
Ernest.
out, he was
yeah.
like, I'm fucking having him.
I'm having those.
Wee.
Those are mine.
Since then, Jocko had been playing
Uncle Jocko.
Uncle Jocko.
The third.
Since then, Uncle Jocko had been play hanging in his master's barn until one morning he was found dead with a washing line wrapped around his neck from the rafters. Like,
Right.
that's it. That's the story.
Wait,
That's from
wait,
the-
what?
That was it.
Okay, hold on.
So-
just backtrack
So
for a second.
this story is a man owns a monkey,
And he takes his monkey
Takes
to
them-
go watch mass suicide.
mass hangings
Hangings.
every time.
Yeah.
It was also a children's entertainer.
That's dark.
Right?
Yeah.
The children's entertainer monkey, when he saw all these hangings, the monkey then got obsessed with the hangings
And hung.
and then would
No.
go and play hang himself in the barn,
And the monkey hung himself.
and the monkey hung himself with a washing line from the rafters. Fucking deal with that.
Did it die?
Yeah, well, it's called a monkey suicide. So
But like, that's like when you get too carried. Like,
you can't see Jack's face at the moment, but it's so fucking confused.
like that's so sad.
It's sad.
But like at the same time, he's got obsessed with watching other
Yeah.
people commit suicide.
But-
That must have been a fucked up monkey.
Yeah.
do
So
you
either
know
that
what?
monkey-
the owner's the dick in this situation because the owner's obviously brainwashed this monkey, giving it mental fucking health problems to the point where it's like, oh, everyone's doing this, I could give it a go. Let me do it to myself. Dead.
Or I like to think that this monkey was just really into autoerotic asphyxiation.
Maybe it was just trying to knock one out.
It was,
And then
it just
was
like, it
and
was
then
just enjoying
like-
it too much.
It was enjoying it, and it was just like, oh, do you know what? I've seen a lot of this stuff. Maybe that will help. And it's like, oh yeah, choke me out.
What's nice and relaxing? Oh, jumping from the balcony with a rope around my neck with a massive fucking stalk on. Yeah. Or I could just have a piece of cake. Nah, let's go for the wanking.
No. Let's jump off
So-
the rafters with a washing line.
So yeah, those were my two monkey stories.
Fuck, man.
So
Oh,
that was from the Illustrated Police News, and there was a picture to go with that
Yeah.
of a monkey that was just hanging in a barn.
Is there an actual picture?
Well, I don't have it with me
Yeah.
because we obviously. I'll see if I can post it to you.
Yeah,
And that was from
don't-
18. That was from 1880
Okay.
from the Illustrated Police News.
I think yeah I don't see. You've just gone from really funny and a monkey fucking people up with a whiskey bottle and then
Yeah.
getting lassoed to a monkey.
I didn't say it was. Not everything has to be a joke, Jack.
to a monkey lassoing himself.
Yeah.
from the rafters.
Well, I thought maybe it's the same monkey. It was in New York.
Plot twist.
Plot M. Night Shyamalan.
Jesus. And the M stands for monkey.
Joe, I call
Monkey Night Shyamalan.
Do you know I call my my penis
M Night.
M. Night Shyamalan because it's got a big twist at the end.
Is that just you twisting?
No, it's just my deformed helmet,
Wow.
the corkscrew.
The corkscrew.
I've got one
Alright.
more.
You briefly told me about this one earlier.
It's
didn't you?
I don't know. I
it
can't
this
remember now. No, it wasn't this
Oh
one.
no. Okay, this is
This is called Mary Toft's Animal Offspring.
Mary.
Toft.
Okay.
T-O.
It's a really unattractive surname.
It very much is. So this is from
Pray
even
tell.
further back. Now this was a hoax.
Okay.
So the story. I'll read it out in a minute, but it is so messed up. I was immediately obsessed with it, and I'm just gonna put this out and out. Think to yourself, what drives a woman to do this?
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Alright, let's do this.
So
I'm ready. I'm strapped in now.
in
strapped in.
1726, Mary Toft, a servant woman in Godalming, Surrey, so that's up the road. It's about a 40-minute
Yeah,
ride.
that's
at
like
home,
40 minutes. It's not too far.
gave birth to rabbits.
Alright.
Toff miscarried, but a local surgeon named John Howard delivered various animal parts, including a rabbit's head, some cat's legs, and 9 dead baby rabbits, all over the course of a month. Understandably,
Right.
Toft's cause caught the attention of surgeons all over the country, and she herself became something of a celebrity, with rumours swirling about how she could have fallen pregnant with so many different animals. A visiting German surgeon smelt a rat, amongst other animals.
Yeah. He smelled his own rat.
However, he inspected one of the dead rabbits. He found some hay and straw in its dung. So,
Right.
but they obviously cut it open,
Yeah.
proving that the animal had lived outside of Toft's womb before, and could therefore not have developed inside her. Following this thinking, the other animals revealed the same thing. Eventually, the pressure got to her, and Toft admitted that she had in fact been inserting parts of animals and whole rabbits into her vagina, and had them delivered by a surgeon, all in an effort to gain attention and profit. So there was a woman
There's a woman
chopping
in
up
the 1700s.
1726,
Yeah,
mind you,
and she lied about giving birth to animals
and miscarrying
and miscarrying because she wanted attention
and money.
and she wanted money and she had the parts delivered. What a
No,
sick
what
bitch!
What the fuck?
What a sick
What she'd
bitch.
do? I think her husband would go out as
Do you
well.
reckon that was the origin story of the RSPCA?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
But like they go
Wow.
out and she'd be like fucking shoving whole dead rabbits up inside her and then pushing them out.
Like whole dead rabbits.
Yeah, like baby rabbits and like, and cat legs.
A cat's
and,
leg and be like, oh, it's still in there.
Yeah.
Wow. So she. Wow,
This one's not dead. Punch him. So those are my interesting stories from the past that I've been reading about recently. Yeah, hooray!
I really like monkeys and whiskey bottles getting fucked up. Monkeys accidentally hanging himself with a massive sledge on.
Yeah.
And a woman inserting live rabbits.
There's actually a illustration of that
Yeah.
by an artist called I think he's called Hogarth, and he was a sort of cartoon
I think
satirist.
I recognise.
He actually done a really good drawing called Gin Alley and Beer Lane.
Yeah.
So like in sort of London, gin was taken over, and like it was fucking like this really like great fucking drink,
thing
and
that
like
you
people
can
just
have, yeah.
smashing back this like fucking like gin, and he was like I think commissioned to paint people drinking beer,
Yeah.
having a really nice time.
And
And
then-
drinking
yeah.
beer in Beer Lane and Gin Alley around the corner, everyone's like fucking cunted, and there's like people like fingering each other,
Nice.
doing fucking lines of Chang and fighting, and like there's one picture of a baby
Yeah.
falling out of its mother's arms with her tit out while she's like smashing back gin, which is a true story.
Sangria.
Yeah,
For
some
reason,
sangria.
yeah.
That was in Spain. But there's like this
Yeah.
true story about gin was so bad. Like the mum of this woman, this little girl or boy, no, this little boy, went to work in the sort of like factories
Yeah.
and got clothes. And this mum was so addicted to gin, she basically stole the clothes off of the boy, strangled the boy to death, sold the clothes to buy gin, and not have a child to keep.
What's wrong with women in like the late 17s to
Just
1800s? Like,
loving gin, sticking up fucking
love
rabbits.
gin, but sticking rabbits up me.
So yeah,
Right, there you
those
go.
are my really interesting stories, and I realised I was just about to get in a fucking history lecture then, so I thought I'd stop with it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get some interesting history stories.
I like this. We mentioned before. I got some of my material from Horrible Histories, but yeah, we're liking our historic stuff.
We'll do an episode of history.
We should do a history episode. That'd be good.
episode.
I've got to that point where I need a win.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a little break then.
Yeah. I mean.
Jack, I would like you to give me a passive-aggressive compliment, insult.
Right now.
Yeah, please.
Alright, cool. Do you know what, mate? The one fucking thing I like about you is your dog, but it keeps shitting all over my fucking garden.
Oh wow, okay. It's not my dog.
It's not my dog. Alright, you give me one. Go. Passive
Oi,
aggressive.
you fucking lump. You're beautiful. I like that one.
Alright,
Yeah.
you fucking noncy slag. I love your hats.
Thanks. Oi, you bow-legged cunt. You got really fucking nice handwriting.
You pencil-dicked cunt. You're really good in bed.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay,
there we
that's
go.
enough there.
That's enough of that.
Okay.
Right, so I have a news story
Go
which
on
I'd
then.
like to share with you. And yeah, are we ready for another news story?
Yeah, why not? We've mostly been talking about history.
History.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. So
What's it about?
I found it this afternoon and I thought it was bloody fantastic. Let me just get the link up.
What's the title? What's the?
It is poisonous books, which were found covered in arsenic in southern Denmark.
Covered in arse.
Covered in actual arse.
Covered in arse and dick.
So I'm going to read from the article because obviously that's the best way to do it. But I just saw it. And this is great. Poisonous books found in the library of University of Southern Denmark. So, 3 rare books dating from the 16th and 17th centuries have been found by scientists to be covered in a deadly poison. The discovery in a university library has echoes of the novel and film The Name of the Rose, which sees a string of monks in a 14th century Italian monastery killed off by the toxic pages of a forbidden manuscript. So basically...
Wait, surely after the first one you'd stop.
So basically, it's a bunch of 14th century Italian monks in a monastery, and
what are their names?
They're reading these books. We've got Daniel, Nathaniel,
Captain Pebbles, Weeble Wobbles, and he don't fall down,
and Stevie. But they're killed off by the pages of a forbidden manuscript. So an X-ray analysis of the books held by the University of Southern Denmark revealed a large concentration of arsenic on the arsenic on the covers. Arse to dick. The volumes were being studied because it had previously been discovered that medieval manuscript fragments had been used by bookbinders to make their covers. So in attempting to identify the Latin text used, researchers found they were hard to read because of a heavy layer of green paint obscuring the letters. It wasn't green paint.
Well, yeah.
So the study of this green pigment layer revealed it to be arsenic, one of the most toxic substances in the world. So you imagine how, like, you know when people scan words through books with their fingers?
Yeah.
Like, ooh, and you just see your finger slowly dissolving and just going into your stump of your wrist, like,
this book is awesome.
yeah.
That book, it must be a really good book if, like, if you touch it and you're
This
like, fuck
book-
it, oh no,
yeah.
I'm not touching that again.
This book
Be
is
like, nah, I'm just
arsenic.
gonna carry on
I'm just
reading.
gonna carry on, yeah. Do you know, like, let's read this with my face.
I'm gonna breathe this whole book in
So
and
this
die.
is like 16th century acid attacks.
What the?
Like, you imagine, like, you know, like running up to someone and be like, "Oh, bro, read this," just putting it in their face.
Fucking literature to the face.
But it says here, the thing I don't get is it's the Karland Rasmussen.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Karland Rasmussen, an associate professor at the University of Southern Denmark, told Fox News, "The moment we put the X-ray beam on the green surface, we saw the fantastic high amounts of arsenic. It is likely that it was applied to the books to protect them against insects and vermin."
And humans and any other living animal.
Insects and vermin can't read books. This is what I don't get. That's bollocks. Like,
Hey, get out of here, you pesky rodents, and your learning and the knowledge.
the knowledge and the vermin. I want to know what was in these books.
Tell you what they should do. Put on a fucking pair of gloves and do it. And
What is it? Tweezers and a gas mask.
tweezers and a gas mask.
Oh.
That's all you need. And then fucking reading galore. What do you think's in it? What do you think's?
I reckon that it's.
I bet it's like some ancient dad's porno stash.
I reckon.
Don't read those books.
I reckon it's actually. I reckon it's all 14 million ways that Doctor Strange found on how to kill Thanos, or all the different ways of winning or not winning. Or maybe it's just filled with prawn sandwiches.
It is, yeah, just not
How to make
the perfect prawn
perfect
sandwich.
prawn sandwich.
Volume 1 of 14. Butter.
Stage 1, churning the butter.
There's 260,000 words on how to prepare the bread.
I do like a prawn
Yeah,
sandwich.
you read the whole fucking 14 novels, right?
And you
this
just-
massive
yeah.
lexicon of how to make the sandwich. You make it,
And then-
you bite into the sandwich, and you're like,
There's arsenic in that.
I don't like prawns.
Yeah. There's arsenic.
Oh, and there's
in that.
there's
And
arsenic.
there's arsenic in it. I can't feel my
He's arsenic. Prawns.
I'm dying now.
Well,
so that was
Poisonous Books. Interesting
Books.
story. We have some questions. That have been
Oh yeah, that's what we were gonna. That's what we were
Before it started, I said, "Oi, this is your last chance. If anyone wants to fling some questions towards us,
We did say on social media.
follow us. Come follow."
Yeah, we're It's the same name as the podcast, funnily enough. It's The Weird and Wonderful Fray, and just search that on Facebook, or have a look on Instagram, if we're on there as well, right?
No.
Here we are.
No, we're not.
Alright.
We are together.
We are.
Maybe we'll make one.
Yeah.
No, we'll make one.
We'll just do
Don't
that.
come find us yet. We'll come find you. That sounds really ominous.
Don't find us online, we'll find you.
Sitting in the fucking
Sitting in the
closet,
corner,
knocking one out.
just knocking one out of the monkey with some rope round our neck.
Erotic asphyxiation with a primate and fucking a prawn sandwich.
I'm gonna draw that.
Fucking love
I
mayonnaise.
love mayonnaise so much, but I love this capuchin monkey even more.
Yeah.
What's your favourite monkey?
Capuchin monkey.
I like.
You know the one from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh yeah, the little ones.
Yeah,
like Spike from
I like
Ace Ventura.
Yeah, I like baboons as well, actually.
That's
just 'cause
fucking terrifying.
They're so scary.
It's like fucking Jesus,
And
mate.
they've got fangs.
Yeah.
Like, proper fangs.
I like those. Was it bonobo
Yeah, I know the ones
with the
are
big
right,
fucking mad face?
Yeah. Yeah. That looks like I had a stroke.
I like the ones. I like the ones that are willing.
The ones that are willing.
Yeah.
To what?
I don't know, whatever they want.
It's a silverback.
Get a hand job of a monkey using his feet.
Can you use your feet to wank me off? Yeah, Rob, come here.
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have these questions.
Let's have some questions.
Jack.
Yes,
I'd like to ask you a question. That's from Jeff Dan.
Jeff Dan.
Jeff Dan is a very good man.
He is a good man.
He's a very good man.
He made you come blood.
He made me come blood. Do you know how I know that? It's written in the toilet. It
next
says
door, yeah.
Jeff Dan made me come blood. So he's a very,
Naughty boy.
he's a vigorous lover. He
is-
likes to get everything out.
He gets it all
He
out.
would literally wank you inside out
That's really
through
horrible.
through your urethra.
That's fucking disgusting. I don't want to picture that now because I can see Jeff's face and his little smile. You're now inside out
Dressed in a little nautical outfit.
with a rose.
Jeff Dan asks, what's the scariest drunken experience you've ever had? Or any hilarious injuries? I don't know what hilarious injury means.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
whenever I
like-
hurt myself, I don't think to myself, that was fucking funny.
That was hilarious. I've got my worst injury, which, looking back on it now, is hilarious and incredibly stupid. I got really drunk, as the story goes.
Well, no good story starts with I was eating a salad.
I was eating a salad and shit got
That's
mad.
what-
I basically I got drunk and went upstairs and wanted to cook some super noodles. I made a rookie mistake. I boiled the kettle and I put the noodles into the bowl. I'm gonna have some. I think they were like chicken and bacon. That's irrelevant, but like
Okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna cook some noodles, and I put them in the bowl, filled it up with boiling water, and then I microwaved it. So not only was I like gonna be eating molten fucking lava, but it was like molten lava added on top of more molten lava noodles. So I microwaved
Bring me
these
the
noodles.
hottest thing
Yeah,
ever.
and I'm like not spicy hot, like
No, like
I'm gonna melt your skin and
Yeah.
your insides. Yeah.
that fucking geezer.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna eat these noodles, and I've gone to take them out of the microwave with my bare hands. So I've grabbed the bowl,
How long have they been in the microwave for?
about 5 minutes.
Didn't you used to work in a kitchen?
Yeah. But it hadn't.
I'm gonna touch these
Yeah.
with my bare hands.
It's asbestos hands. It's supposed to work. But it didn't in this situation. And I took the bowl out of the microwave and went, fuck, that sort of dropped it. And this all went on my legs. These fucking noodles went on my legs, and naturally, instantly burnt the fucking shit out of me. And I went, fuck. So, not only have I now burnt my legs, but in my rage, I turned to the closest thing, which was the fridge door,
Yeah.
and I just walloped it. I just punched the thing. And the longest running joke after this whole situation sort of died down a little bit was that I had a fight with a fridge and the fridge won. And apparently, like, I go around beating up appliances, kitchen appliances. So, I punched this fridge, dented it, mind you, like it went in. It was a good punch. It was a very bad punch, but it was an effective punch. And
Critical hit.
And my fifth metacarpal in my hand, the long bone, it snaps like a breadstick, straight in half. And everyone in the kitchen said they heard a snap.
Ow!
Yeah. And it's straight in half, like no fucking about, straight in half. And I went, that really hurt. And then, because I was so drunk, just went to bed. I worked for 2 days after that, not realising it was broken.
Ow!
And the inside of my hand went black. But the funny thing was,
Rotting away from the inside.
I went to my GP and I said to her, so my hand's gone black and I'm quite worried. And she went, Dr. Gupta, she's lovely, but stupid. And she went, it's probably, Mr. Weber is probably nothing, but I will give you an X-ray form. And we'll take you up to A&E and we'll see what happens.
They'll take you right up the A&E.
So I went right up the A&E, arsehole entry, and they did the X-ray scan, and then they came back to me and they said, Mr. Weber, something's not right here. Can I take another X-ray? And I was like, oh fuck yeah. Did another X-ray. Meanwhile, my half my hand and fingers flopping about like a flaccid penis. And he said, Mr. Weber, A&E's down the corridor. Go there now. You've very much broken your hand. I was like, oh shit. So anyway, long story short, ended up having it operated on and all the metal and plates. I'm like 1/3 Wolverine. So I had like metal plates and pins put into security, and then I was in a sling for a month and I carried on working because I was like, if I'm going to go around beating up kitchen appliances, we're not going to be understaffed because I was a mug. So
did you get to eat the needles?
no, because they were like burnt into my legs. So no, why is that the thing that why is that your only question from all of that?
I just really like noodles.
So there you go.
Wow.
So to counter that, what was Jeff's other question?
He only had one question.
It was
I don't know.
Scariest drunken experience.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Mine. Scariest drunken experience.
Well, what was the one you wanted to tell?
Can't remember now.
Oh shit. Sorry.
There's too many. There's so many. Like, I'm trying to think about any injuries.
You said something about an Italian.
Oh yeah. I can tell you about the Italian ghosts.
Yes.
So years ago, I ended up sort of. I went to a pub called the Hogs Mill.
Yeah.
And it's along the river, and
It's really scary.
it was really terrifying talk. Sometimes that's how old I am. That's what my bones sound like now. Anyway, so I'm with my mate Lee, and his cousin's working at this
Is this
pub.
Lee Whitman?
Lee Whitman, yeah.
Currently been mentioned before. Lee Whitman.
He will be mentioned quite a lot in his
Yeah.
stories because I drag him along.
So much shisha that he's
Yeah.
just smoke.
If you stab him, it's just fucking smoke.
Yeah.
He's like Mysterio.
He's Mysterio.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So we're in this pub, and Lee's cousin it's her last night.
Yeah.
So we're going up to the bar and we're ordering pints, and she's charging for half a pint,
Yep.
and then we're buying gin. So we're drinking a lot of gin and tonic,
Alright.
and she was giving us quadruples and and stuff like that, and only charging us for singles.
Yeah.
So we fucking smashed back all of this stuff. In the end, she just stopped, like, paying. Like, we stopped paying.
Yeah.
We must have fucking drunk. We drank so much. So
Quads.
mate. Yeah.
That's
We
scary.
had about actually, must have been about 4 or 5 quads, mate, and about 6 or 7 pints. So it's quite a lot.
That's a
for
lot
like.
of booze.
It was like a Thursday night as well.
Good effort.
So.
So
We
you were
end-
well and truly on your way.
So we were fucking like traversing our own special little plane. We were fucking wobbling. We were just chatting. Now, this pub's quite big. It's like a sort of Toby Carvery.
Yeah.
So there's this dude sitting on the table like sort of 1 or 2 tables over, and he's sort of like this thin dude, like with a baseball cap, and he's like looking at us. He's like got fucking like a tooth missing. It's like got his pint. He's like looking. He's like sort of raising his glasses, like yeah. And we're like, oh mate, and he comes over, and he sits down, and he's like, yes, boys, you are the good boys, yes.
That's your favourite accent at the moment, isn't it? I like it. You do it really well.
But he's like, but this guy, but it sounds like he was like, this is my like default Eastern European accent. Like, this covers every country. He's like, yes, but oh, someone's excited.
Ooh. What's going on there?
Oh, it's a woman with a piece of chocolate. That's the noise they make.
That's
the noise that I make. Anyway, so
straight in your basket.
Straight up my ass. I mean basket.
I can't
Anyway,
believe you've done this.
so this guy comes up and he goes, yes, you are the good boys, yes, you have it, yeah. We're like, yeah, mate, yeah, well, fuck him, I'm the greatest, yeah.
Yeah, we're having the best time.
We're having the best time. It's like, I have a chair with you, yes, a chair with you. And we're like, yeah, fucking sit down, mate. So he sits down. And he's like, you are
of the game.
You are a good long deep throat neck for the films. What? No, he didn't say it. He went, you are a houseboy. You're a houseboy.
Yeah.
It's like, what? It's like, you're a boy from house. He's here. Your house. Oh, or be local. Yeah, we're local. Yes, local boys. Local good boys have drink from me.
Was he Russian?
I don't know what I was so fucked. This is the end. So he does this thing, right? So he goes and he's like, no, don't.
And this is still in the pub.
This is still in the pub. He's like, no, don't get us a drink, mate. It's fine. Don't take. No, get a drink. You're good boys. You have made me laugh with your stupid heads.
Your stupid heads and your silly jokes.
Look at you, nice thin boys. You cannot beat me in fight. No, he was did so. And there's another. I tell you what, there's another fucking terrifying story. But we get back to him. But like, anyway, so we're at this fucking like. He buys us like these 2 drinks, and like he starts basically telling us he was in the war.
Yeah.
I can't remember what war it was, but he was trying to find this dude who was an English soldier.
Yeah.
And he said, he was like, this man, he's from here, and he pulled me out of car, and he saved my life. He saved my life, and he's pulled me out, and I could have died. And car goes boom, he's dead, and everyone is dead, and I am not. And
car goes very big boom.
Very big, and I'm not dead. And we're like, wait, what? Like, you're in the army? He's like, yes, I am soldier. I am a soldier man.
I am soldier boy.
I am soldier boy.
I am Russian soldier boy. That now, soldier
I am a Superman that hole, yes. And he's like, we're like, oh, well, God, yeah. He's like, I must find to him, pay my respect for my life he saved.
Yeah.
It's like, we're about like 22 at this point. Yeah. And we're like, just go down to the local council, mate. Like, we had no fucking clue what's going on. So this guy has bought us like these fucking drinks, and it's like chucking out time. And we've stayed there even longer from chucking out time because we were so drunk. Yeah. We were just telling the manager to go away. He was like, no, go away, it's fine. We're sorting out this fella here. So we left the Hogs Mill, and you have to walk down this really fucking long, winding road, right? And there's no pavements and there's no lights, but cars whiz around it. And you have to walk past this old abandoned house and fucking. So Lee is absolutely fucking out of his mind, drunk. Yeah. Fucking like he's just on this other level of like. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know where we've been.
All the motor skills have gone and he's entered the cerebral palsy phase.
He's fucking, I don't know where he is. He's like become a jelly man. He's just like,
lovely jelly man.
Lovely little jelly man. Yeah. And I'm like dragging him. And I thought, because I was drunk. Yeah. And I was like, I know, we'll take a shortcut to your house, Lee. Through the forest.
Oh, God.
And he's like, what? I went, it's fine, mate. Just follow me. And I went, give me your hand. So I grabbed his hand. Nothing wrong about holding your best mate's hand.
Yeah, of course not.
In the middle of the night, in the forest, in the dark, when there's no one around. That's absolutely fine.
That's absolutely what normal people should do.
When you try and put stuff inside him, he gets a bit...
Yeah, when you start inserting the Tic Tacs
Yeah.
into his anus, that's when it got a bit
Right
odd.
down the urethra, then you wank him off and you get a nice minty spray.
It comes out in pellets.
Yeah.
It's like a
Like a
Pez.
Pez.
Yeah.
So we like walking, so I walk him across the...
Twist his bell end.
Yeah.
Just keep
pull down his scrotum, they pop out. Right. Put a little Mexican hat on it. And anyway, so we get him, and he's we walk down this little path, and I can hear the river. It's fine. So we find this little bridge, and we walk across the bridge, and he is so fucked. And he's like, Jago. I was like, what? We're walking like pitch black. He just goes, can you hear them? I'm like, hear what? Can you not hear them? I'm like, Lee, fucking, what are you talking about? It's like, they're following us.
It's a good thing that you don't tell kids stories to kids.
And I was like, what do you mean they're following us? It's like, can you not hear? They're following us. They've been following us for a while. I'm like, Lee, what the fuck are you talking about? And he just goes, I can hear, like, they're coming closer. Who the fuck's coming? They're right behind us. And I start freaking out. And I went, Lee, who? And he just goes, the Italian ghosts. I'm like, immediately, all my fucking stress and anxiety just subsides. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, the Italian ghosts, they're coming for us. We need to get out of here. And he starts running towards the river. like there's the bridges there on the left, and there is deep water to the right. And it's almost like water will save me. So he runs to the river, and I grab him. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, we've got to get out of here. We've got to get into the light. And it's like, are you fucking like tripping? He's like, oh, come on. So we go to the middle of the field, and I throw him on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And he went, don't worry, we're safe now. They can't stand moonlight or something like that. So I stand there, and I'm like, what the fuck has just happened? He passes out on the floor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll tell you what, I'll give him like 10 minutes to like chill out. So I'm like, Lee, you need to get up, mate. Lee, get up, come on. And I thought, like, this fucking army dude had fucking spiked our drinks and was like trying to like fucking have his way with two thin, pale young British boys. And like, he got himself a little fucking cloak and was following us down with a little Italian accent.
Like
Bella.
Just coming in
Sweet
and-
boys with your little anuses, yes, Bella. And it's just like,
I need to grab I need to grab my invisibility cloak and,
let me
and
strap little body, Bella, yes.
Take them for an absolute ride.
Oh, Tagliatelle is straight up the penis. Yes, Mario, Luigi. Oh. So he makes us dress up like Mario and Luigi. Just fucking spanks us.
Would you like to come down my pipe?
Just fucking... So, anyway, no, that's...
And there's
again,
mushrooms and everything.
Yeah.
And,
So
you know.
anyway, I wake Lee up, right? And we're walking down this path to his house.
Yeah.
And he just starts fucking like flailing his arms around. And he starts going, oh, fucking...
Oh my god,
Oh,
it's a
no.
wacky, wavy, inflatable, flailing arm Lee guy.
Yeah, basically like that. And I'm like, Lee, what are you doing? He goes, mate, fucking hell. I was like, Lee, what are you doing? He went, get these fucking bats off me. And I'm like,
Wow, that's
mate.
another level.
In the end, I get him home and he passes out on the stairs of his house.
Yeah.
And I went in there, raided his cupboard, took about 3 packets of crisps and went home. And that was one of my...
What flavour crisps were they?
I got salt and vinegar,
Yeah.
cheese and onion,
Yeah.
and prawn cocktail.
Prawn cocktails.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah.
Always. So yeah, that was one of my
nice.
that was seriously fucked up. But that's more
Yeah.
Lee being seriously fucked up, but I was with him.
Yeah. Nearly,
So
nearly
yeah,
bummed
Italian
by
ghosts.
Italian ghost.
Yeah, well, there you go. So thank you, Jeff, for that question.
Thank you very much, Jeff. As well
there was
for
another
my
question.
particular question. Oh wait, do you want to do the other question or maybe save it because
It was an easy question.
what was it?
Who's your favourite on Love Island? From Danny. And I've got one simple answer for that. It's fuck you. Do you think that I watched that?
My favourite person on Love Island is Jeff Dan.
He makes me cum blood.
And turns my penis into a
He
pez.
wanks me off so hard he turns me inside out. Well done. That's my favourite.
Congratulations. Very good. I like that. Right, should we end on a really nice, happy
Let's
note?
end on a positive, lovely note.
Right, so today marks the day of Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 10th?
Yeah. The 10th. Yeah,
Tuesday
well
the
done.
10th. That's a good guess. So today's Tuesday the 10th. However, on Sunday the 8th, just gone, Jacko and I took part in the Heart of Kingston Festival, which is basically run by. It's the second time
Second time,
they've
yep.
done it. Yeah, I had the pleasure of doing it at the beginning of this year in January, and it's basically like sort of like a festival that celebrates talented people, musicians, artists, poets, performers in Kingston.
Comedians,
And
everything
yeah.
artistic. It's a charity for mind, isn't it?
It's for mental health,
Yep.
which is something Jacko and I, well, after
Yeah.
listening to this, it's something that we aspire, you know, we have very strong feelings about
It's something that's very close to our hearts.
It's very close to our hearts, and it's important. And Jacko actually got a spot on it this year.
Did I was
myself.
very kindly asked by Ella.
So it was a really good day actually. I like how we walked in though. So we got asked to do like time lapse because it was only 2 hours long this time compared to last time, which was like an
Yeah.
entire like.
It was
day,
an evening.
Well, like, an evening, yeah. And we were basically asked to do pieces of artwork, which were then donated off to the charity Mind, and it was all raffled off and auctioned off, and all the proceeds went to. We raised what, like 400 and
I think the total at the end was
487
£487 and
whatever pence.
78 pence. So nearly £500 was raised in 2 hours.
In 2 hours, like nearly £1,000. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And yeah,
But it was a funny day as well because like we did like time lapses of our art. Jacko, being the cheeky sod he is, did 3.
sorry, I can't help myself.
I just did a rocket raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy and framed it up. And the irony was my manager bought it, so it's currently at her house. Fran and Kyle got it, didn't they? Yeah. I got one of yours. I got Big Kev Loves
Big
Veg.
Kev loves veg.
Loves veg. So I got that one, which I'm really happy about. But we walked in, and it was in the Rose Theatre Cafe, and we strolled in. But as we walked in, because we were eating camembert down by the river,
Yeah,
and
peeling off lumps of
yeah,
it.
it's like, hey, you two crazy people, you
Oh, hey,
absolutely
guys.
mental heads. Would you like to? Do you want to do an art festival, an artistic festival in support of Mind Mental Health?
Yeah, but we need to go and drink Red Stripe and eat whole
Yeah.
blocks of camembert
And eat
beforehand.
blocks of camembert, because I went off to the offie and
Yeah.
I came back and you were like, I know what you've just bought.
I can see. I was like,
Yeah.
you've got some Rivita.
But yeah, we walked in, and someone actually, I can't remember who it was now, someone turned around to me and was just like, fuck me, it's Kingston's Anthem Deck.
That was so brilliant.
We just sort of waltzed in, and it's like, I just imagine Fuck the Police playing in the background. But yeah, overall that was a very good day, and we wanted to just mention that because Mind Mental Health is a great charity, and all jokes aside, mental health is very fucking important, and we had the pleasure of doing some arty-farty stuff for it.
Yeah,
So
I had a very, very nice time.
it was a good
And
day.
I don't usually have nice
Nice
times.
times. I got a temporary tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rubbed
I
off
got
now.
my whole chest glittered up.
Yeah, you were a glitter queen.
I was absolutely slaying it.
It's when we were watching our time lapses and we were just looking at each other like, this is really fucking weird.
Because
Like,
when I'm people were saying I look like a mad scientist.
yeah,
was
and
like-
you would occasionally go off camera and come back with a can of Copperberg and start slugging it.
Sometimes I get thirsty, all right. But yeah, Heart of
And it was
Kingston
we should mention as well. It was run by a girl called Ella Morris.
Yes.
And another girl called Natasha Grosvenor, and they're both very good mates of ours as well. And they did fantastic jobs organising it. Cramming all that shit into 2 hours, man.
I was super impressed.
Very, very impressive.
I was like,
they're so small.
I love them. I
love them
I
to
want
bits.
them in my pockets.
Which one?
Get in my pockets.
One pocket, one back pocket each.
Yeah, I'll take them on little adventures wherever they wanted to go.
Wherever they want to go. But yeah, thank you very much, ladies, and it was a very good day. And if you haven't followed it already, follow the Heart of Kingston Festival, because I'm pretty sure there's another one coming up, and it's going to
I
be
hope so.
in my house, which is this pub.
Oh, damn, I shall be attending. Maybe I'll even do a little bit of music. No one's ever seen me
also
do.
in a band, aren't you?
I am, and I also do my own stuff, and no one's ever heard it because it's a secret. And
It's
now
a
I've
secret.
said it, I immediately regret it because.
It's not a secret now.
Thing is, though, we could.
Edit that out.
No, we could
keep
give them the full experience. We recorded a song, Jack and I.
We did record a song.
Yeah. So what we'll do now is we're going to sign off now,
All right.
and then we're going to leave you with the docile tones of a song about pigeons and cake.
Basically, like, it's a step-by-step guide
Of how to be happy.
and how to make a cake.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave that with you, and thank you very much.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. It's been a real good treat.
It's a nice little treat.
Yeah, real good treat.
So I'm Jack,
And I'm Jacko.
and we are
The weird and wonderful Fray. Have a lovely time.
Enjoy the song.
When I get depressed, I dress like a pigeon. Climb into a tree, do a shit on a car. Eat a pan of flour and butter and vomit a cake. Well, when I get depressed, I dress like a pigeon. Climb into a tree, do a shit on a car. Eat a pan of flour and butter and vomit a cake. Vomit a cake. When I get depressed, I dress like a pigeon. Climb into a tree, do a shit on a car. Eat a pan of flour and butter and vomit a cake. Well, when I get depressed, I dress like a pigeon. Climb into a tree, do a shit on a car. Eat a pan of flour and butter and vomit a cake. Hey. When I get depressed, I dress like a pigeon. Climb into a tree, do a shit on the car. Eat a pan of flour and butter and vomit a cake. Well, I vomit up. When I get depressed, I dress like a pigeon. Climb into a tree, do a shit on the car. Eat a pan of flour and butter and I vomit a cake. Hey, hey. Well, I vomit up. When I get depressed, I dress like a pigeon and I climb into a tree, do a shit on a car. Eat a pan of flour and butter and I vomit a cake. One more time. When I get depressed, I dress like a pigeon. Climb into a tree, do a shit on a car. Eat a pan of flour and butter and I vomit a cake. We vomit a cake. Vomit a cake.